The initial reaction to when that first call came and they said ki, you've been locked for the role, I too didn't believe it. My reaction to it was like, अच्छा ठीक है अभी एक दो दिन में कॉल करके बोलने वाले हैं कि किसी और को रोल मिल गया.
A legend like Amitabh Bachchan, was it intimidating?
बोल ही नहीं पा रहा था कुछ यार, हिंदी सब गलत निकल रही थी. I went on stage, chords सारे गलत बज गए. It was like I was so flustered and nervous.
What compliment did you receive from FRK? Because I heard even he visited the set once, and on the premiere night as well, he was overwhelmed by the way people were reacting to the film.
He didn't come to set, but he would always, he's very sweet to all of us and take and learn from him.
While people were excited, they were already intrigued by the vibe. There also came this unwarranted criticism about the casting.
There's a certain baggage you bring when you come from this legacy.
Yeah.
And for the three of them, obviously it's rough because they were getting criticism even before the film had come out.
Yeah. Have you signed up anything yet after the Archies?
No, yaar, I'm looking for.
Don't lie, Vedang.
See, that's the thing. Like, there's always going to be rumors floating around.
Which the Archies poster you look the best with? Yeah.
Dot.
Khushi, Suhana or Dot? Who would you prefer dating in real life?
National question.
Yeah.
Dot. I would love to if some opportunity comes.
Hello and welcome to Bollywood Bubble. I am Akriti Bagla and today I am in conversation with someone whose poster from the Archies read, "He'll charm his way through your hearts." And I think that was more of a disclaimer because Vedang Raina, you did it effortlessly, undoubtedly. So hello and welcome to Bollywood Bubble.
Thank you for having me and for this wonderful introduction.
Thank you for giving us such a, unique, a very nostalgic feeling with your story. I want to first of all know, Vedang, when you were offered the Archies, what were the thoughts going on in your mind?
I was only feeling blessed and grateful. The initial reaction to when that first call came and they said ki, you've been locked for the role, I too didn't believe it. My reaction to it was like, अच्छा ठीक है अभी एक दो दिन में कॉल करके बोलने वाले हैं कि किसी और को रोल मिल गया है. So I didn't even tell my parents when that first call came. So I think it only sunk in when बाद में we started doing certain workshops and all that. Then I was like, अच्छा maybe ये हो रहा है. So it was surreal.
And since you spoke about workshops, I heard that there was this 2 to 3 months boot camp that was organized for you all.
उससे भी ज़्यादा.
Okay, how was? Yeah, can you elaborate on that process of your preparation?
It was very extensive. I think Zoya janti thi that we're all very new actors and we're going on set for the first time, and she wanted for us to be prepared fully before we stepped onto the set. So acting workshops, dance workshops, singing, all of that happened, and it was really long, but I think it really helped me for the role. So
Vedang, I scrolled through your Instagram. You are also keen on singing as well. Have you sung in the film?
I did. A little bit I did. एक गाना था Everything is Politics. So उसमें the bits and I'm lip syncing in the song when I'm dancing and lip syncing. So that my own voice is my voice in the film. So I think that was a very, very cool experience.
I want to take you back to the time of the Archies promotion. For a very long time, we were not knowing who the cast is. We were not knowing your roles as well. I would like to, point this out that even Zoya Akhtar said in an interview that she literally kept you like her kids.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, how was that experience of working with a director like her?
It was fantastic. I keep saying it. She's just such a sweetheart on set, off set, and she is always there for us as a human being, and then obviously as a director. And she knew that we were new, and she was supportive of us in that manner. And she calls herself my movie mommy. So I think that's exactly who how I think of her, as my movie mommy. And I'm just so grateful that she gave me this opportunity and this platform to be launched and get an opportunity to prove myself. So yeah.
I want to know also this thing that the Archies, if we see, to the core, the theme is all about the friendship and to what extent do you go to protect your community. How unity can really resolve problems. How was that bonding off screen?
I think because of the bonding we had off screen, it was able to translate on screen.
Screen, yeah.
And it was the workshops, the boot camp that they call it. That journey kind of brought us together in a way that we were always moving around in a pack. मतलब कहीं पे भी बाहर जाते थे तो एक साथ ही जाना होता था. Or we used to meet so many times off set, have parties, have games nights, and I think that experience was so important and crucial for us to be able to carry that friendship forward on
Yeah.
screen. And I think I have a very special bond with each one of them, which I hope remains for a long time.
You know, if I have to ask you, like, name one person whose bond you cherish, who
I
would
mean,
it be?
every single one of them, truly, because it's like we became from kids to like adults
Yeah.
together, you know.
Yeah, I can really.
It's most of our first film, and to be able to share that experience of going on set for the first time, being in front of the camera for the first time, and doing a film for the first time, that bond will always be very strong with each
Yeah.
one of them. So I can't pick and choose one.
You know, Vedang, I'm going to pick two instances. One is the Archies premiere night, where it was like a whole star-studded affair.
Yeah.
And second, your promotions at KBC.
Oh yeah.
I mean, singing in front of a legend like Amitabh Bachchan, was it intimidating?
Of course. मतलब I said it after it got over कि मतलब बोल ही नहीं पा रहा था कुछ यार, हिंदी सब गलत निकल रही थी. I went on stage, chords सारे गलत बज गए. It was like I was so flustered and nervous, and the fact that it was in front of a legend like Mr. Bachchan, it was quite intimidating. But it was just such a fun experience. I mean, to be on KBC, it's like सिर्फ TV पे देखा था, and to finally be on that set and with that music playing in the background, and it was a surreal experience. And the premiere was, oh god, it was, for me, I keep saying it was more stressful than the release of the film, that premiere night, because I knew कि आधी इंडस्ट्री वहाँ पे होने वाली है, and all the esteemed people that had come there, and to be able to say that, listen, so and so watched my film, a film that I was part of. It's surreal. So I was very, very nervous for both these days. And ठीक है, it's like now अब हो गया, you know, now it's like a band-aid is ripped off. And
What compliment did you receive from SRK? Because I heard even he visited the set once, and on the premiere night as well, he was overwhelmed by the way people were reacting to the film.
he didn't come to set, but he would always, I mean, he's very sweet to all of us, and he always has nice things to say about everyone. He's just such a kind-hearted human being, and there's so much to like take and learn from him. And I think he is where he is today because of the love he gives back to the people. And I mean, he was high praises for everyone after the film, and yeah, I'm so grateful that I got a chance to meet him through this project, and yeah, I consider myself very lucky.
You know, Vedang, I also want to ask you, you were pursuing management studies. What made you step into acting?
It was like a weird experience because 12th तक मैंने science किया था.
Yeah.
And after that, I shifted from science to commerce, and I didn't enjoy that commerce space so much. So that's when I started taking music more seriously. I was into music before acting, and I started pursuing as in not professionally, but I used to perform a lot. We had a group of people who used to like, you know, perform together, and band practice and all of these things used to happen. And I started uploading some videos of me online. So those videos I sent to an agency. And somebody said, you know, you should click some pictures, you could be a model, to, you know, do a portfolio and send it to agencies. So I said, okay. I was still pursuing my degree, and I was taking that seriously, and I sent my portfolio and everything to an agency. And one took me in, and they pushed me in acting. So they said, we'll send you for auditions, you know, you'll get something. And so that whole audition journey started when I was around 18, 5 years back or so. And I kept auditioning. Didn't get so many things, so many ads, so many projects that I auditioned for. But in that process of auditioning, I fell in love with the craft. So then I really wanted to, you know, get better at it and learn about all the whole science of it. And that's been my journey. And then Archies happened right after I finished my degree. So I can tell my parents कि मतलब degree अभी भी है, so don't stress out too much. I was just telling someone that my mom was saying कि still pursue your studies. Matlab, don't think that your studies are over. I said, Mama, now it's, now maybe I should stick to this field. And she said, no, maybe you can still pursue your post-grad. So that's the kind of environment I come from. So luckily I finished my degree and then Archies happened. So I'm grateful.
So Vedang, you were pursuing your management studies, okay? What made you step into acting?
I think it was basically during that time when I was pursuing my degree. At first day I was doing science till the 12th. Then college I shifted to management and I wasn't enjoying business and finance so much. So it was a time when I joined my music committee and I was pursuing music a bit more seriously. Going for inter-college fests and so on. And I started uploading some videos of me online. And somebody advised me, you should click some pictures of yourself because you could be a model. So get a portfolio clicked and send these singing videos to agencies, talent management agencies. So I did it while pursuing my degree. And one agency took me in and they pushed me towards acting. So that's when I started auditioning and so many times I got rejected. But I think that auditioning process is when I fell in love with the craft. And that's when I started reading and researching about it and took it more seriously. For degree khatam hui and then luckily Archies happened.
But despite facing rejections, Vedant, what kept you going? Because I think that to our generation, if I talk, we are very impatient. I mean, nahi work out kiya, we tend to leave the thing and move ahead in life.
Yeah.
But what kept you going despite rejections?
I'll be honest, it was just, it was something I was doing on the side. मतलब मेरी story ऐसी नहीं थी कि I left everything behind and I came to Mumbai like a lot of other people do, and
True.
I was still pursuing my degree, so it was not like if that doesn't work out it's the end of the world. मेरे लिए actually पढ़ाई ज़्यादा important थी at that time. So it was like one of these auditions just clicked ऐसे हुआ. मतलब I was doing my auditions and actually I started really enjoying the process, and I felt I could see like an improvement in what I was doing, and because of that I had that motivation to keep going. So I started studying, learning, practicing on my own, just as a something that I really enjoyed doing, and I think with time I got better with it, and then Archies happened. So yeah.
But if I want to ask you, if you could recall a rejection that really disappointed you, and it was like a prominent film, was there?
फिल्म नहीं थी बट एक ad था, and at that time it was like a big deal for me. काफ़ी बड़ा brand का ad था, and it was मतलब they locked me. They said block your dates and the shoot is in 4 days. So I was fully prepared for it. Then one day before the shoot they said sorry, release your dates. And then I realized कि अच्छा ऐसे भी होता है. Till then I didn't I didn't think of things like that, and that's why when Archies का जब मुझे call आया था I just did not believe it. I said कि नहीं they're gonna say it's not happening. So yeah.
But I think even your social media following played a main role in it, because today it is very important to be present on the platforms. So do you think even that helped you somewhere or the other?
But I didn't have any social media presence at
that
all.
time.
No, nothing. Matlab, I had some 2,000 followers or something like that.
I look now, it looks like you are pro at social media game.
I'm really not. Honestly, I don't like social media. To be very, like, I don't like the fact that I have to post on Instagram and keep that thing going, and I enjoy using it to consume, but to have that pressure of posting and keeping some feed and thing up, वो ज़्यादा नहीं होता मुझसे. And that's why even at that time, and only thing I used to post was some singing videos of me. I used to never take it so seriously. So that didn't help. But I remember when actors used to audition, they used to always talk about how casting agencies में they used to ask you that followers कितने हैं तुम्हारे. And I used to be like, ये क्या reason होता है यार casting करने का? It was really odd to me at that time. But I had no following and no social media presence, nothing. That has just come a little bit now with the film ka release.
Vedang, I want to point this out, like not in a negative way, but even before the film released, while people were excited, they were already intrigued by the vibe, there also came this unwarranted criticism about the casting. Like, okay, you are mixing, there comes these kids from a privileged background and there comes these kids who have really auditioned and paved this way. How did you dealt with that? Because honestly, somewhere or the other, it was a teamwork that made this project what it is today.
Yeah. I mean, we always understood, I think, as a group that it comes with, there's a certain baggage you bring when you come from this legacy.
Yeah.
And for the three of them, obviously it's rough because they were getting, you know, criticism even before the film had come out,
Yeah.
even before anything at all. They face it from a very young age, and I just think it comes with the space, and you can't really do much about it. And
Yeah.
everyone's entitled to their own opinions, and people are always going to say things, and you need to
True.
decide what is you're going to let in and what you're going to keep out. And I think it's important to be thick-skinned as an actor,
Yeah.
because criticism is part of the job, and it's because so many people, there's so many eyes on you. It's not like other
True.
fields. Matlab, there's just the public is watching you, and
True.
they're gauging what you're doing and judging your performances. So it comes with the territory. People are going to say things, and you just need to be thick-skinned and keep going and keep improving. That's all.
You know, what was your takeaway from this project in that sense? You know, be it by your performance or by working on it.
I mean, so many takeaways. It was my first experience on set, so I
Yeah.
learned all the technicalities and the practical aspect of acting. Matlab, being on set is very different from acting in any other space.
True.
तुम अपने वो, you know, workshops and scene rooms and all those things are very different. You know, when suddenly you have to hit a mark and you have to give a look, and it's not what you really kind of, you know, it's not, you think it's not part of the craft, but it is. So all of those things I learned with this project, because it was my first time. And just in general, just the experience of working with a director as amazing as Zoya, someone as talented as her, and this fantastic bunch of people. So many things to take away.
Have you signed up anything yet after the Archies?
No, yaar, I'm looking for.
Don't lie, Vedang.
See, that's the thing. Like, there's always going to be rumors floating around,
Yeah.
and there's always going to be some chatter. It's just how, you know, this industry works. So whatever you've heard may just be a rumor, so you never know.
But have you been approached for that project?
What project?
The one which is rumored.
No, it's. I mean, I'm looking and searching, and hopefully I find something, and hopefully an announcement is made soon.
Are you manifesting it?
Yeah, manifesting a lot of good opportunities. That's all I want as an actor, to be given an opportunity to perform and do well. So hopefully something happens.
So, you know, now moving on, Vedang, I want to play a fun The Archies special rapid fire with you.
Great.
So here we are with Vedang Raina. A quick rapid fire around The Archies. About you, I want to know first, Vedang. One hobby apart from acting and singing.
Football.
3 things that make you instantly happy.
3 things that make me instantly happy: watching movies, spending time with my dog, and listening to music.
Your all-time favorite Bollywood movie.
All-time favorite, Pyasa.
Okay, talking about your equation with cast, I'll name one by one the members and you have to tell one word or a secret about them.
Okay.
Suhana.
Suhana. One word, key secret.
Anything you are comfortable with.
One word. Suhana, warm.
Khushi.
Khushi, sweet.
Dot.
Talented.
Agastya Nanda.
Joyful.
Mihir Ahuja.
Persistent.
Yuvraj.
Yuvraj, innocent.
Okay. A Bollywood actress you would love sharing screen space with.
So many.
You can name a few.
So many actresses I'm a fan of. Well, Alia, Deepika, so many from outside the Hindi film industry also. I keep saying Saoirse Ronan. I'm a big fan of her. Zendaya, I think she's a great actor.
No wonder if you could make a Hollywood debut soon.
Sure, I would love to if some opportunity comes.
You know, another character from The Archies you would love to play.
Both Archie and Jughead. Archie I would love to play because he's a musician also.
And I think you were even approached for that role before
Approached as in I auditioned for it.
Okay.
I auditioned for it before I auditioned for Reggie.
Suhana, Khushi or Dot, which The Archies poster you look the best with?
I look the best with
Yeah.
Dot.
Khushi, Suhana or Dot, who would you prefer dating in real life?
Dot.
Salman Khan or Shah Rukh Khan, which superstar do you admire the most and why?
I mean, both legends in their own rights. But I think I'm just such a huge fan of Shah Rukh Khan. Especially after I met him, I've just become an even bigger fan. And I'm extremely starstruck and so in love with how he treats people.
A movie you wish you were a part of.
A rock star.
What would you like to steal from the following actors? Ranveer Singh,
His ability to truly give into his character.
Ranbir Kapoor,
His ease on screen.
Kartik Aaryan,
His natural charm.
Varun Dhawan,
His comic timing.
Sidharth Malhotra,
His coolness.
Akshay Kumar,
Also his comic timing. But his persona.
Saif Ali Khan.
His looks.
You know, Vedang, your character was related to somehow a journalist in the movie. I want to ask you, if you were a journalist in real life, if you owned a printing press in real life, a rumor you would like to debunk.
Rumor nahi hai, but a misinformation about my age online.
Oh,
They say I'm 27, but I'm not. So I would fix that. I don't know how to, but I'm 23 years old. So maybe that.
So you are really a charmer. I think your description was really a disclaimer.
Arey, thank you. Thank you so much.
Now this is who is most likely to audition. Who is most likely to be the pampered one on the set?
Pampered one. Any of the three girls. Suhana, Khushi, Dot.
Stylish member of the Archies brand.
Stylish. Khushi, I think she takes her fashion quite seriously.
Gossip queen and gossip king of the set.
Gossip king, Yuvraj. But I'm not so much. I'm just throwing him under the bus. But if I had to choose one, Yuvraj.
And gossip queen also. I mean, there
Gossip
is
queen, neither. I mean, none of the three.
who is the foodie person on set?
Foodie person on set. Mihir.
And who is the one who pull pranks?
Agastya.
Okay, and why is Agastya not on social media? I mean, that is like a very national question, I think.
National question.
Yeah, why is Agastya not?
I think he's not very good with it. That's what he says. And I feel also the same way. But it's great. I mean, Ranbir Kapoor has done it for so long.
Yeah.
And you stay away from a lot of toxicity that comes with social media. So I think it's a great choice and I respect it.
Thank you so much, Vedang. It was really fun chatting with you and wishing your movie happens soon.
Hope so too. Fingers
Thank
crossed.
you.
Thank you. Hi, this is Vedang Raina and you're watching me on Bollywood Bubble.